Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Return coming from the 6. It's a fumble on the opening kick. And the fumble recovery is made. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter.
Well, Kate, I think we could take everything we thought about this game and toss it out the window right now. Things have changed thanks to one massive play. In the first snap of scrimmage, it's going to come with one team at a deficit.
Daniel Carlson.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Fielded at the 7. He lost the football. And the ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
60 average, 60, 70.
Straight to the air they go. Got for big yards on the right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Pass to 11. Let's go now.
Working on first down. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Cowboys, 79 Broncos.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll throw for it. Cut down the field, Golden. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. All right, we got an injury, Brock. That is Matthew Golden who's shaken up. Training staff out there with him. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A tight end in motion now. It's Sz4 on the inside give. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go.
Taken in by Downs, left side. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and goal, Miami.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. Sz4. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
QB sneak coming. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak Kate 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
80 Cardinal, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Escapes his grasp. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 13-0 lead. Devon Sz4 with the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game. Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air? His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
Well, there was no business decision being made there, Kate. He knew his responsibility to the team. He was the last line of defense. No getting out of the way. Not for that kicker. He was making sure that was not going the whole way back. Not on his account.
Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, Warriors 70. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Let go.
Hall is in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a one-score game. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start the drive with Sz4. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Throwing from the gun here. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hold this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. More from MetLife coming right up. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. And on fourth down, they're about ready to punt. Collects this at the 32. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Ready.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Okay, ready.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Start. Panther 60. Panther. Ready.
Back to throw. It's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, for a really big loss.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And hey, we see how love of the football, but they will get nothing on that return. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, they're going to start out with Sz4. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense in the hurry up here. To throw here on first down. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
19 Lion, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They've got a man in motion. Another throw here on second down. Getting out to his left. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now, third down. Looking to throw on third and 1. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. They're going to throw for it on fourth. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slips through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Cougar 19.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He gets him 4, so already they've got 2nd and 1 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
2nd down, looking for options. This one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Let's go. Reload, reload. Let's go.
3rd down, give to Hall. There he goes, right sideline. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets tie things up at 14. And now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Takes the second down snap. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
They'll throw, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed to his running back. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets get some late points and the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits it through the middle. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his back, H-Chan. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that is a Dolphins first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to H-Chan. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Staying on the ground here with H. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie this game at 21.
Daniel Carlson sets
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the jump.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go. Dragon 60. 18 Cardinals. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
For the sideline, and McBride's got it. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware. But he's a viable option as well.
Throw left side, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
17. Go.
Throwing it again here. It is caught left side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now. They need 7.
Back. Cougar 19.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. This one misses the tight end. And it's 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Come on, 18, Rattler, 18, 77, Mustang 19, 19 tight, 19 tight, trap 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18, Pioneer, 79 Broncos. Ready,
Throw here, 3rd down. He's got McBride complete. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Here we go, sack.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. A turn coming here from the 12. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Second half begins with a run by Sz4. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throwing it on second down. The big play, that's him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down Miami.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Back to pass on first and 10. Buys time, rolling right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Again to throw on second. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for third and very short.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Shotgun now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They are throwing it again. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie us up 28 all.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And dodge the tackle. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Through the decades, Kate, all kick returners have had to have tremendous vision, but it's a little different now with these new rules. You're not watching and feeling those guys running at you all the way down the field, no. Now you're more like a running back. You're looking for that crease, that opening, that lane to exploit, and boy, did he.
From the gun, it's all. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up
offense to the line fast.
At the 50-yard line.
Panthers 60, Panthers 60. Warriors 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Ready.
So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long.
18, Stephanie. 19, 8.
Throwing from the gun here. He's going deep this time. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Okay,
they've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action. Oh, goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
It's Hall again. And this time he gets in for the New York touchdown. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Went after try good by Reichard. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go, 60 Eagles, 60.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Look to throw. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35.
Throwing from the gun. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Back to throw. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Matthew Golden. So they're left with 4th down here. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Hall running between the tackles. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
18, run. Press all 80. Ready?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And that's with his back. Hall. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to Breece Hall. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
Here we go.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. And he goes out with enough for the first, but we do have a flag down on the play. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. After the penalty, 3rd and a yard coming up.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Ready?
They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
60 Eagles. Ready? Liking it. Third. Right there.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Go.
They go right back to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Extra DB out there for the Fins. 3rd down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Toss play. This is Hall. he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Jets 42, Dolphins 28.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Escapes a defender. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Running with H-Man here out of the gun. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. He's dropping back to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He beams one, deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins now within 1 score in the fourth.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 35.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Their own 39-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. Wrap up Mustang 19. Ready?
They'll throw to begin this drive. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Throwaway and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Back. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
70. 70. 19 tight. 19. 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punting unit out now. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down carry for A.J. It's a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
19.
Back to throw it. Has it downfield, working the left. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now trailed by just a point in the 4th. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 by 6. Go.
They'll start this one out with ball. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets want to end it in regulation if they can. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Working now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. 70 Ranger.
Now to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready?
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
60, 19, 18. Ready?
To throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Ready?
It's Sz4 on the inside give. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
The Jets take their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now stick with Sz4. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 8-yard line.
Sz4 again. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have taken the lead late. Devon Sz4 with the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jets 42. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
The Jets take over.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Go! Bronco 80. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Ready?
Here he is to throw. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Cowboy 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Pioneer. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos.
Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Tag. Not Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let go.
Here he is to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
He's going to throw it again. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Go. Buffalo 18. Bronco 80. Ready.
Throwing it again here. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 60, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. Go.
One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over.